is more of a passion. It is not just doing a building. For me, my building is like my body.
You're still excited?
I am still excited.
PNC Menon is the founder of Sobha Group, a real estate development company based in Dubai, India, and the UK. We met the founder at Sobha Heartland, one of 2 major projects currently underway in the Emirate, and discussed the climate of real estate, iconic projects, and why Dubai is his preferred place of doing business. Thank you for joining us today, PNC Menon.
Thank you very much.
You've had a very interesting life. You grew up in India, in Kerala.
Yes.
Right? You have Omani citizenship now, so you're Omani Indian. You've moved your base to Dubai.
Yes.
Started business here in 2003, and you are working on some really big projects.
Yes, please.
How are you feeling?
2003, the reason of shifting from Oman to Dubai was primarily because of my youngest daughter's education. She didn't want to go to a campus. She refused. She wanted to be with the parents while doing her undergrad. Then we thought, Muscat was not able to give a proper. She wanted to do she did an architectural degree in interior design. It was a 4-year program. And American University of Dubai was able to offer that course. So we shifted primarily because of her. And then 4 years went off. Then we decided that, this is a better place. And we continued living here. Thanks to the government, thanks to people. The most important thing I've seen in this country after 20 years, now it is 20 years, is that, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid. I don't think according to me, he's not a human being. He's gifted by Almighty. So this, I've seen it with only 2 people in my life. Lee Kuan Yew of Singapore, who is no more, and Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid of. That was also another point wherein the comfort of the government and headed by an extraordinary human being.
What was the mood like when you moved here 20 years ago?
20 years ago, things were good. But, then I started getting used to the place and used to the government, and I'm a businessman. I don't think any other country on earth can give this kind of comfort for a businessman.
What are the ingredients that make this place so comfortable for business? Is it still the case?
I will explain one by one. One is there's no corruption, number 1. Number 2, the government is proactive. If you have an issue with the government, you can go to the government of Dubai and sort it out within 2 minutes. This is not offered in any other country. 3, the quality of life. 4, safety for women. It's a very safe place for women. All that has been achieved from a desert to whatever you see today. And I say it is not humanly possible. So he is a human being with a huge gift from God. And we all enjoy, we all take total benefit of that benevolence. And I'll say that, I enjoyed every day. Still I enjoy, even though I'm 75, and I'll continue to be here but till my last day.
I want to talk about Dubai, but before so, I do want to take you back in time a little bit.
Yes,
because you dropped out of university.
Yes, please.
And established an interior design. And now I see your daughter is following you in your footsteps.
Correct. I started with interior decoration. Of course, we have a team of designers, but the primary business was contracting and interiors. That was started in Oman 47 years ago. And it was a very successful business. We became probably the number 1 company in Oman. And I got the benefit of all help from the government and the people. And it was a very smooth business.
And that ultimately led to what we have today. What was the transition? What happened?
When I came here, because being a businessman, we look at opportunities and geographies. So diversification I didn't do. I stuck on to the building industry. and I had the finishing experience. Then we went to contracting. See, we are the probably only backward integrated company in the whole world, which is, we are also a case study at Harvard.
So everything is done in-house?
Everything is
all
done.
Stages?
All stages, right from design. We got about 250 designers now, architects. And then we have contracting company, our own. We don't do contract for others. We don't design for others. And we got our own manufacturing facilities. And everything is done in-house. At the same time, I suppose somebody says, why don't you do contracts for us? I will not do it.
Necessity is the mother of all inventions.
Yeah.
So
it's not because of necessity. I feel, this is a very unique model. When Harvard people came, they were not convinced initially. How can you are the only person who's doing it in the whole world. How can it be? I said, you come and see what I do. They spent about 6 months researching on us. Then finally they accepted. It's a case study. It is being taught in the business school of Harvard. And because it is my idea, wherein I felt that if you want to maintain quality, if you want to maintain time, the only this thing is have total control.
Why do you think you're still the only company to have this type of model?
I have not heard of another company.
Why?
I don't know. Probably people do not want to get into hassles. It's not easy. When you do everything yourself, it's not that simple. So people probably are not prepared. Easy money, You give it to some contractor, you give it to an architectural firm, you put it together. You understand? Otherwise, marketing, my belief was if I want to control on the quality and time, it's better that I do it myself.
And what are the biggest challenges when it's all your responsibility?
Challenges means, it's huge human resources. That's one challenge directly under you.
28,000 people are working
exactly.
for you.
Yes. And secondly, while advantages are there are all direct issues, For example, contracting. If there is anything, and I'm a very finicky human being also. For me, everything has to be perfect. So for that, sometimes these days I don't shout and scream, but earlier days I used to be really people used to be scared of me because of the personality, because I want to get what I want to get. So towards that, when I move, I felt that, you have to change your tone of talking. Sometimes I get very upset with small things. But the crew, the people who worked with me continued. They felt that, there's also an opportunity for them to something different. And secondly, half of my wealth goes to charity. So I will not do anything which is not right to make money. That is also there.
Was that a tough decision to make?
That was, this decision was taken 40 years ago to give half of my wealth. And it's a substantial sum for me, a person like me, it's a substantial sum. So I am doing something in Oman from terms of philanthropy. I've decided to build 300 houses there, 30 houses for the next 10 years. I have a big dream for India and from Dubai also. Dubai has become my main stay place. Not only the physical residence, etc. This is one of the unique countries in the world for any businessman. That's what I would say.
And if you're looking at the developers here, there's a lot of competition, especially now. Dubai real estate is booming. What's your unique offering?
See, my unique offering is the quality and timely delivery. When I say timely delivery, we generally deliver before time. That's one unique.
Never heard of it.
You never.
No, with you, yes, but never heard of it anywhere else.
They delay projects. Most of the developers because contract is given to somebody else, etc., etc. But fortunately for me, we have total control of the whole thing, and it is more of a passion. It is not just doing a building. For me, my building is like my body. You understand?
You're still excited.
I am still excited. Even at this age, I get very excited with the building.
I understand that you've been dreaming for many years about the S project.
Exactly. I thought I may not do it at all. And then finally it happened. Right location, right country, and then, of course, uncompromising attitude towards the quality and the specification.
I mean, why was this the dream? As someone who's built palaces, you've done the Sultan Qaboos Mosque, you've done these iconic buildings and projects that no one can dream of, but the S is something you've been waiting for.
I'll tell you the reason. They were all contracts. It's not my building. I was building for others. This is my own building. I get the brand. I feel, this is my building. And S building, we are going to, my corporate office is going to be there. 300 of the team will sit in the corporate office. And this is different, when you start doing real estate business. You build for others, but it's your own product, Sobha product.
And Sobha, after your wife?
Exactly.
She must be very proud.
No, she's an extremely simple human being. And when you meet her, we have been married for 45 years, never asked for anything till today. I want this, never. So anyway, we have lived together for 45 years. I don't know how long we'll be here together. But whatever it is, it's a great thing. And her name is for the company.
But you make all other husbands look bad. She sees her name everywhere in the city. What have our husbands done?
See, in my case, I just put her name, that's all. And that company became a big brand. Mm-hmm. And it is becoming international. We are moving to UK now. After 2025, we'll move into UK, next destination.
You've been asked about the new D33 economic plan. So Dubai real estate is going to have to play a big role to materialize this plan. How do you see the real estate market today? Is it still a buyer's market?
See, I'll tell you one thing I've seen, because I've been in it for many decades now. It is a very cyclical business. Mm-hmm. You understand, you have to go up and down, it'll happen. So you cannot stop that. It's a natural business. So long as you're financially strong, you got to make sure the real estate business has to be financially very strong. So your money in the game should be substantial. And you can go through a cycle. When it takes a turn down, you can go through it easily because of the financial strength of the company, which we have assured that we have the money.
So Dubai, you'd say, is a good place still for investment?
I think, according to me, if you really ask me, I have traveled around. I don't think any other country can offer what Dubai can offer. That I'm not sure. India is another country where I come from. There's no comparison.
And when you say that, what is it? It's the quality, it's the standard of living, is it how easy or transparent the business?
Easy to do business.
Easy to do business.
And a person who is looking for perfection, his highness, he looks for too much of perfection. I like perfection. So it aligns the quality of life, safety for woman, very important, I got 2 daughters. I got 6 granddaughters. So all of them, I feel it's the safest country on earth.
You're very stylish.
Oh, thank you.
Is this thanks to you or to your wife?
No, I do, because I'm from the interior business, no? So we have to be a little stylish for it.
So our interview today is being held at Sobha Heartland. Yes. Where we are specifically now is the unit within the S.
You're right.
Driving in here, you feel like you're driving into a city. This is a massive project.
This is a massive project, but we do multiple. Last year we did 10 billion dirhams. This year we should be doing 12 billion in terms of sale. And I think in this country we are already established that the best quality of product comes from Sobha. Very difficult because all this backward integration and all that helps. Mm-hmm. And secondly, all my colleagues, it's not only one person, the colleagues which I have, who have worked with me for 2022, is all youngsters below 45. They contribute much more than I can contribute. It is in their hands now, and they do a better job then I can do.
So today you'd say Dubai is your preferred place to do business?
I don't think there is a better place. I've not seen it. I'm also not young. I've seen all the countries of the world. Not that I've done business in all the countries, but I can tell you one thing. According to you, there's no better country.
But as a perfectionist, you said you're never fully satisfied.
Sorry, never fully satisfied.
Still?
Because the reason is, okay, everything is fine, but you can do better. It is a never-ending pursuit of perfection. It is a continuous journey.
Yes, it pushes you to excellence, but that's a tough mindset to have.
You would have to be tough. And you have to be very dreaming also. If you have to achieve that from zero, I started with nothing. You got to dream, you got to be tough. And you cannot just say that I'm happy now. You're not happy with anything. Because you feel there's a gap. You understand? That's a way of life is.
If you look at all the projects you've done so far, and you've done a lot, iconic projects that are now part of the landscape of cities and countries, what stands out? From the Muscat Mosque to Qasr Al Sarab in Abu Dhabi to the amazing places in India that you have?
Correct.
One that stands out to you?
To come.
To come.
Yeah, it has not happened. This is the truth. And if I say that I've already done it, no, it's nothing but a lie. It's yet to happen.
That's why you're in Dubai. This is the Dubai mindset.
Absolutely. Yet to happen.
What's the project of your dream? Because you've already started the S.
Dream is very dynamic, It goes on moving. And so today's dream is not tomorrow's dream. So it is never ending. If you ask me specifically, nothing has happened so far. That's how it is.
And if I talk about you and your happiness, what are your thoughts when you go to sleep at night?
I think I work during the night when I sleep. All the best thinking come during that time. So when with my colleagues, what I do is, let me sleep over it. So when I sleep over it, I sleep. I'm comfortable. I get good sleep. Next day morning, when I get things, what I thought yesterday is completely different this morning. So that is, I think, with the God's blessing. And so you asked me a very specific question. What's your dream? Dream is, nothing has happened so far. So dream is far away, miles away. Suppose I'm on 100-step climbing. I will only reach 3 steps. Balance 97 steps are waiting. So we got to wait for it. And age is against me, but still, till the last day.
PNC Menon, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You're very kind.